My name is Roberta Clarke, and I bring greetings from the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights. And I want to thank President Lauber for his invitation to participate in this high-level panel discussion on human rights mainstreaming, focusing on the 30th anniversary of the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action. Over the past 3 decades, the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights has been committed to promoting and protecting women's rights across the Americas and the Caribbean, including as framed by the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action. This platform embodies the notion of interdependence of rights. The member states and civil society organizations, including women's organizations, who crafted the platform understood, for example, that the right to education enabled participation in public life. And with such participation, women could influence the shape and benefits of the economy and of governance structures, enhance access to essential services. It is worth recalling that the Beijing Platform for Action contains analyses of the global political economy and of the impact of production and consumption patterns on the environment, and indeed of militarization. The platform calls attention to unequal power dynamics, not only between women and men, but also between countries. The platform has a transformative vision. As we reflect on its impact in this 30th anniversary year, we recognize advancements such as the adoption of laws, policies, and international conventions aimed at protecting women's rights to lives free of violence, to decent work, to accessible health, justice, and education, for example. We note the establishment of institutions to monitor and enforce gender equality measures, and the implementation of outreach and education to change societal attitudes that perpetuate discrimination and violence against women. But despite these strides, no country has achieved gender equality, none. Progress has been slow, and indeed, one might even say has stagnated. Rates of gender-based violence, including in situations of conflict, remain high, despite normative developments and some investment in the justice sector to combat impunity. Even the true extent of this violence remains unknown due to underreporting and the persistent lack of data collection, particularly regarding Indigenous, Afro-descendant, migrant, LGBTI, and older women, as well as women and girls with disabilities. We must ask and answer the question, what else should we be doing to end the culture of patriarchy and misogyny that drives violence against women and girls? Across the Americas and the Caribbean, as in other regions, we see signs of regression and threats to roll back hard-won rights, especially those affecting the most marginalized because of intersectional discrimination. Now is the time to push back against the threat of regression. Now is the time for the multilateral system to re-energize against what amounts to minority perspectives. We know the regressive pushback does not represent most member states, as the outcome of the recently concluded regional reviews of the implementation of the Beijing Platform for Action bear out. Now is the time for stronger political will and greater accountability to uphold these Beijing commitments. By embracing intersectionality and implementing transformative measures with adequate investments, we can realize for all women and girls a world without crippling poverty, free from violence, with peace and security, and the right to fully participate in decision-making about the future of their communities, their states, and indeed the world. I thank you very much for allowing me to participate in this way in this important high-level panel.